And what's up, you guys? Zack Wagner here, and I'm back for the TRX Total Body Strength Workout. So I know it's Monday night for you, so we're going to make sure we start your week off right. You're going to need your TRX suspension trainer, and I highly recommend having at least one weight. If you have two matching weights, definitely bring those. I'll give you options to use one or to use both as we go through your workout today. All right, so how the workout will flow is you're going to have 3 rounds of work we're going to go through. Your first round of work is going to be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. That round is going to be upper and lower body. We're going to do the TRX the first round. I'll be giving you kettlebell or weight options in the second round. But again, you can do the whole thing with the TRX if you want to. Round number 2 is all about abs and arms. Okay, we're going to do another 5 exercises, 30 on, 15 off. It's a little shorter set this time. We'll go through that 3 times through as well. That's going to be all on the TRX, but just in case you have some weights, I might give you options to switch it up. Your third and final block is a 5-minute challenge round. We'll be going back and forth from the kettlebell and the TRX, utilizing both the weights and utilizing the suspension trainer to get the most out of the workout. All right, you guys? So total body, make sure you got your playlist ready to go. I would hit start now. We're going to get some jumping jacks to warm you up in 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work, you guys. Here we go. As usual, as we hit these jumping jacks, you're really trying to think about how your body is feeling. Okay, again, we're going to be upper and lower body focused in our first round. So feel out the upper body. How do the shoulders feel? How do the elbows feel? Are you feeling stiff? Or are you feeling like you're pretty loose and you're ready to go? What about those legs? You're jumping those feet in and out. Are the legs feeling tired? Are they feeling energized? They just feel like they need a little warm up, and then you're ready to go. We're going to get your runner stretch here in 3, 2, and 1. All right, plant those feet, shoulder width apart, hinge back at the hips. Go ahead and walk those hands all the way out until you're in a plank position. Once your wrist is underneath your shoulder, press your butt back in the air for a downward dog. From here, inhale, pull yourself back forward. Step the left foot up next to the left palm. Inhale, take the left arm all the way up. Give me an exhale, take that forearm back to the floor, and give me some circles in those hips. After a couple circles each direction, plant that left hand, step the foot back into another downward dog. You'll pull yourself back forward again, stepping that right foot up next to the right palm. Inhale, reach that right arm all the way up. Exhale, take that forearm back down. Start to circle out the hips. Again, try to go both directions here, scrubbing that hip joint. Now you take it at your own pace. I'm going to go through one more time on each side. If you want to follow along, follow along. If you want to speed it up, speed it up. Second time through, I like to add some pedals of the feet. Then I'll step that left foot up, inhaling the left arm. Second time through, I like to reach my right or my left arm through to the right. It's a little more for more rotation. And then I'll add the circles of the hip in once again. I'm stepping it back for another downward dog. Pedal, pedal. My right foot steps up. I inhale that right arm to the ceiling. I exhale that forearm to the floor. Again, I might reach through to the left this time. A little more range of motion. And then I add those circles in. All right, after those circles, I'm going to step the foot back. Walk my hands towards my feet, keeping my knees straight to get a little more hamstring stretch. And then I'll hinge back up. And we're on your straps for some squat to rows. So make sure your straps are set to mid-length, standing facing that anchor point. Hands are going to be right next to your chest. Your feet are 1 or 2 steps forward. Go ahead and extend your arms all the way out. Squat your hips down to your heels. Squeeze your glutes as you stand. Pinch your shoulder blades as you row. At this point in the workout, I really want you to start to connect the squeeze of the muscle to the motion that you're using. So as I squeeze my glutes and legs, I come out of the squat. As I squeeze my back and arms, I roll myself forward. So not just going through the motions, but actually creating contraction around the muscle to move that motion. Last 3, last 2. Let me get one more rep in there, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and flip around, facing away from the anchor point, forward lunge, chest stretch. Hands are straight out in front of the chest. You're going to take a big lunge step forward, arms reach out to the side, and then you step it back up. Alternate that lunge. As you step forward, you want that front knee to be stacked over that front ankle. Your shin is vertical, just like your upper body. Your shoulder stacked over your hip, and your knee stacked over that ankle on the front foot anyway. A couple reps, more reps here. We're going to get what's called a wall slide in next. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands are straight out in front of your chest. Take a couple steps forward to force your arms straight up over your head. Now your wrist, elbow, and shoulder are stacked in one line. Press into the handles and now pull the elbows all the way down and then reach your fingertips to the sky. Pull those elbows all the way down, reach those fingertips to the sky. Couple more, pull those elbows all the way down, really squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, reach the fingertips up again, pull it down again, reach those fingers up. Last 3 reps here. Again, are you still pushing forward? Are your ribs hidden or are they starting to stick out? Make sure we're chasing that standing plank. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, turning facing the anchor point, we got some side lunge stretches. So your feet are outside shoulder width apart, toes are pointed forward. Just want you to sit your hips down into that right side, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs, come back to the top, sit over to that left side. Again, squeeze the glutes, inner thighs, coming back to the top. Down to the right, squeeze it up, down to the left, squeeze it up. Now this time I want you to rotate that left toe up in the air. Stay low here and slide across the bottom. Stay low here, slide across the bottom. Shoulders in your back pockets, chest is up nice and tall. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, everybody, shake it out. So we're going to get into your first round here. As a reminder, we're working for 40 on, 20 off. This whole first round is on your suspension trainer. Have your weights close by. I'm going to offer some weights up in the second round. Our first exercise is the TRX High Row. Nice and simple. Your elbows start level with your shoulders. You're going to take 1 or 2 steps in till you find a strong angle. You'll extend the arms all the way out. And then as you drive the elbows back, I want you to stop right when your elbows meet the back side of your body. Let's go ahead and get set up. Elbows high. 3, 2, 1. Extend the arms all the way out. And then drive those elbow points back. Hold it. Extend the arms all the way out. Drive those elbow points back. Boom. Extend it back down. I'm not giving you a tempo here, but feel free to tempo it out if you want. This first set, this first round, isn't part of the warm-up, but it is part of you seeing where you're at for the day. All right, if you kind of didn't get a sense of how energetic you were in that first warm-up, okay, this first round is one more chance for you to get there. But if you're feeling good, let's push it. Last 5 seconds, 2 or 3 more reps if you got it. Last 3, last 2, last 1. All right, now you're going to face away from the anchor point for rollouts. You can leave your straps at mid-length. If you want to lengthen them, that's up to you, but mid-length is fine. Hands are straight out in front of your chest. Focus to your hips. Tuck your hips, squeeze your glutes. You're going to inhale, roll that body forward till your ears and elbows are in line. Exhale back to the top. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Inhale, take that body forward, ear to elbow. Exhale, send it back to the top. As you roll out, your body should be stiff like a surfboard here. There should be no bending. There should be no breaking anywhere in your torso. The only place there's motion are your shoulders and maybe a little bit in the elbows, but it shouldn't be too much. I know my abs are feeling this. I got 10 more seconds on the clock. Make sure we're not touching the straps of the shoulders. Oftentimes I see that people come to this position here, and that's a no-no. Don't do that. Okay, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's stand and face the anchor point. We have a crossing lunge. Crossing lunge. I'm just going to adjust so I'm facing a little bit more of an angle for you guys. So let's start with the right foot. So your right foot's centered. Your left foot's going to come up parallel to the ground. You're going to cross your left foot over to the right corner. Push into the ground with your right foot to bring it up. In 3, 2, and 1. Lift the left leg. Cross the left leg over to the right corner. Push into the ground to come up. Cross that right corner. Push into the ground to come up. You could also think about it as like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, right? My left foot, if I'm standing in the middle of the clock, is going to 4 or 5 o'clock. Now, if you want to make this harder, you got about 15 seconds. You can add a balance where you don't touch that left foot or that left knee to the ground. You push in to come back up. Again, lowering down, pushing into the ground to come back up. We got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And guess what? We just did the right, so now we got to do the left. So the left foot's going to be centered. Right foot's coming up. Again, if I'm standing in a clock, right, and here's my 12, my right foot comes up, I'm going to step over to 7 or 8 o'clock before I come back to the top. So here we go. Left foot center. Right foot is parallel. 3, 2, 1. Cross that right foot over to the left corner. Push into the ground with the left foot. Cross it over. Pushing into the ground to come up. Again, I keep saying pushing into the ground because again, the strap should just be helping you here. You shouldn't be relying on them to pull you up. Theoretically, you should be able to do this crossing lunge without the straps at all, right? You got 15 seconds. If you want to make it tougher, add that balance where you don't touch your toe or your heel and you drive through that left. You do have to use the straps a little more, but you shouldn't use them to pull yourself up. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last set is going to be a TRX Overhead Squat. So a little upper and lower together, right? So palms on the back side of my foot cradle, just like so. Pressing here, my elbows are in tight. Feet have to be shoulder width apart, heels to the floor. Reach your fingers up to the sky, shoulders out of the ears. Make sure you have a little Stevie Wonder action. And in 3, 2, 1, sit your butt straight down into that squat. Push into the floor, back to the top. Sit that butt straight down into your squat, push into the floor, bring it back to the top. Now, if you want to check to see if your shoulders are doing okay, at the bottom, could you look over your left shoulder? Could you look over your right shoulder and then come back up? You'll also notice that my hands are in line with my ears or even behind me. Should not be sitting like this right here, right? Boom, pull that chest forward. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, that's round 1. We're back to the top. So we're back to that high row. So those of you with the straps want to work on there still. Elbows are up. Okay, you're still giving me the high row from right here. Boom. If you have 2 weights at home that match, you could grab those bells, boom, and give me high rows from here. Okay, I'm going to leave that up to you. Okay, so here we go. TRX high row or kettlebell or weight row in 3, 2, 1. Let's go to work. Woo! Again, my elbows are still stopping right at the end of my body. I'm not over rotating here. Stopping right here. And again, those of you at home, if you've got those weights, okay, those elbows are coming out to the sides. Right, I'm still doing my high row. I'm folded in half here. Last 10 seconds on my clock. Make sure you still look good. If your form is breaking on that that kettlebell, then I want you back on your straps. It's okay to flip back and forth if you need to. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. All right, we're back to the rollouts. I want everyone on their straps for this one, facing away from that anchor point. Woo! Hands are straight out in front of the chest. Again, your focus is on your hips. Your glute should be squeezed hard, hard like an apple. Right? If your glutes aren't squeezed, it's kind of like applesauce. I want apples. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Rolling that body out. Big exhale. Send it back up. Inhale, rolling that body out. Big exhale. Send it back up. Again, check that glute every time. Make sure you feel strong in that surfboard plank. Right? Nothing breaks. Abs stay tight. You got 20 seconds. If you want to challenge yourself more, could you slow down and could you hold the end range just a little longer and coming up? Right? And if you want to challenge yourself even more, make sure you're not touching your straps to your shoulders. Don't take any breaks. Step forward if you need to. Let's get one more rep in there if you got it. 3, 2, 1, whoo, and rest. All right, so we're back to that crossing lunge. Right, we'll start on the right foot once again. So right foot centered, left foot's up. Again, I'm stepping that left foot to 4 or 5 o'clock, coming up. Now, if you had a kettlebell, guess what? You could use that kettlebell and do the same thing. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what you got. Option to do a TRX crossing lunge. Option to do a kettlebell crossing lunge. Holding it right in my center here. Bring it up. Tap. See, I lost my balance. All I do is tap the toe and bring it up here. Remember, those of you on the TRX, if you wanted to add that balance where you don't touch the foot or the knee, you also have that option. Right? You also have that option. Got 10 more seconds here. See what you got. Again, up to you which variation you're giving me. 3, 2, 1, woo, and break. All right, so all we're going to do is switch legs. So my left foot center, my right foot's up. I'm either tapping the toe, right? If you added balance, add balance. And if you used your kettlebell on the first set, you got to use your kettlebell again. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right leg is up, crosses the right leg around, pushing into that left foot to come up. Right foot crosses, my left leg, boom, pushes me back up to the top. Whoop. And if you lose your balance like that, you just tap the toe. Right? And if you want to just tap in between, you don't have to bring your leg up. You could just keep your foot down. Nothing wrong with that, especially if your balance is the hardest part. Or if we're trying to get more strength work, take that balance out. Last couple seconds. Hopefully you're still pushing it. We've got that overhead squat coming up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're back to that overhead squat. Again, I want everyone on the straps for this. Unless you have the skill set to do an overhead squat with weight, you go ahead and do you. I don't got it like that. So hands against the handles, elbows in nice and tight, feet shoulder width apart. Let's bring those arms straight up overhead, and then let's sit that butt straight down to that squat, push into the floor to bring it back up. Again, my constant pressure in the foot cradles brings my chest right over my hips as I squat up and as I squat down. One good thing, if you're not already doing this, imagine you're splitting the floor. If I was standing on a newspaper or a magazine, I'm going to rip that magazine or newspaper in half down the seam. That should feel like your hips are engaging more when you do that. Last 5 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Who's got 2 or even 3 more reps? 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys. Third and final round on this first block. So we're back to that high row, okay? On that high row again, elbows start high. And if you want to use your weights, okay, make sure you're pulling at that same angle. All right, here we go. TRX high row or kettlebell or weight high row. In 3, 2, 1. Extending those arms out, driving those knuckles back, extending the arms out, driving the elbows back. Again, as you do this, I'm more interested in how your form is looking, how your body is looking. Are you still chasing your plank, or are you starting to sag, or are we starting to overextend? Hide the rib cage, engage the glutes. Make sure we look good, because I know we feel good. Let's go. Justin, my man, you out there? I know you're hitting these rows at that steep angle, working harder than I am, right? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're back to the rollout. So again, everyone's on the straps here for the rollout. Now we've been talking about going straight forward, so keeping the body rolling out. But if anybody wants to go a little bit crazy and throw some oblique angles in there, okay, I'm not going to stop you. All right, Martha, I'm not going to stop you. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rolling that body out, here to elbow. And then if you want to get fancy, you can roll out to the left. You can also roll out to the right. But if you're rolling out in oblique angles, you're not side bending, right? I'm not doing that number. I'm physically moving my whole body out to the left, and then I move my whole body out to the right. So make sure you got it like that. Otherwise, just stay straight forward. Last 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Abs stay engaged here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're going back to that crossing lunge again. Okay, you can do your crossing lunge where you tap the toe. You can do your TRX crossing balance lunge where you hover the toe, right? Or you can go back to your kettlebell, right? I cued you to hold the kettlebell in the center, but if you wanted to make it tougher, you could single arm rack. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right leg is down, left leg is up. Cross the left leg to the right. Bring it up to the top. Again, I'm showing an advanced version. I've got the kettlebell racked on my right side as I step to the right. Okay. Otherwise, you're on your straps, giving me the crossing lunge or the crossing with balance lunge. No matter where you are, this right leg better be working. Those arms better only be helping out. Last couple seconds. Last couple seconds. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Second side. We're almost there. 2 more sets. So again, if you were doing the TRX lunge, crossing balance lunge, okay, you're there. You need to switch that left rack position. Do so. Here we go. Last set on this one. 3, 2, 1. Well, last set of the crossing lunges. We still got your overhead squats next. Again, that left leg now is the star of the show. Are we squeezing that quad? Squeezing that booty. Again, if you're on the TRX, those shoulders better be back. Right, those shoulders better be down and back. I don't want to see any rounding here. Chest is up, elbows a little more mobile. Woo. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Last set's that overhead squat. So once again, I like the straps for this one. Unless you have the skill set to do an overhead squat with weight, push yourself if you've got it. But at this point, I think we're all on the TRX. So palms against the handles, feet shoulder width apart, reach up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Sit into that overhead squat. Constant pressure back. Bring it to the top. Again, sit into the overhead squat. Constant pressure back. Back to the top. Again, one thing I like to think about is my chest coming forward. Right? I'm over exaggerating here, but it should feel like boom. Feel like this. Arms up, chest forward. Woo. Last 15. Last 15. Keep it strong. Keep it strong. Keep that form true. If you need to bring the arms down real quick, bring them down. Last 5 seconds. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, you guys. Way to push through that first block. Earned yourself a break. So grab a quick water break. Grab a towel, towel it off. For this next round, we're going to need to make an adjustment on the straps. The straps will go to mid-calf. So my straps are sitting at mid-calf. You can move your kettlebells or your weights off to the side. For now, again, I'll give you options to use them for our arm sets, but you can do everything with the TRX if you want to. If you have a mat, feel free to set your mat up, okay? If you don't care for a mat, you don't need anything except for yourself. So straps are at mid-calf length. We're going to start by doing some abs. Then we'll stand up and do some arms, okay? 30 on, 15 off, so it's not going to be a lot of rest. Our first exercise is going to be a TRX Pike to an Oblique Crunch. So we got a little combo here, okay? So for the Pikes, you can go from your forearms, or for the first set, rather, you can go from your forearm, or you can go from elbow extended position. So Pike, Oblique Crunch, Pike, Oblique Crunch is what I'm looking for. So my hands are under my shoulders. I'm going to press my heel to the handle for set my plank. I'm going to pull my hips up over for my pike, and then a small pike. Rotate the knees to the right, and back to plank. Hit my big pike, small pike, knees to the left, back to plank. All right, we got 30 seconds of that. In 3, 2, 1, let's go to work. Pike to an oblique crunch. Twist the hips and knees to that elbow. Pike, twist the knees and hips to the opposite elbow. Notice that my pace here isn't very fast. All right, we're still focusing on strength, which means we're still focusing on squeezing the target area. You got 5 seconds. We got side planks next. In 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to go left side plank first so I can face you. So follow along to keep the same cueing. So your right foot is in front of your left foot as if you're walking a tightrope. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your glutes. Reach your left or right hand up and pick that hip off the ground. Boom. TRX side plank. Whew. So my inner thighs are being squeezed like I'm trying to crush a watermelon. Okay. My glutes are squeezed hard like apples. I know we got a lot of fruit salad going on here, but you guys got it. You get it. You want to squeeze. Last 10 seconds. If you need to come down, come down. But hopefully you can keep it up. These last 5. Last 4. You're going to belly down to your stomach. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over. Now you're on the right side. So right forearm is down under the shoulder. My left foot is forward. My left hand reaches up to the sky. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the glutes. You're going to lift the hip in 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Up in that plank. Again, you're reaching your fingers to the sky, to the ceiling. Your inner thighs. Have a big squeeze in there. If you had a medicine ball between your inner thighs, I probably couldn't take it. That's how hard you're squeezing. If you need a break, take a quick break. We've only got 10 seconds left, though, so come back up if you are breaking. Hold it out, you guys. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's pop it up. We're on our feet. We got some bicep curls. So grab your straps, face the anchor point. Quick transition, right? Pinkies are to the temples, elbows level with the shoulders. Walk those feet in. 3, 2, 1. Extend those arms all the way out. Drive that knuckle straight back. Extend those arms all the way out. Drive those pinkies back to that temple. Again, abs and arms here. I want a big squeeze at the top. Don't let those hands fall. Arms stay high on the shelf. You should feel your biceps a lot more when we're hitting it like this. Last 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and pull to the top. I want you to hold it. Hold this top position. Squeeze for 3, 2, and release. Last set, tricep press. Facing away from the anchor point. Hands straight out in front of the chest and shoulders. You're going to bend your elbows. Bring your thumbs to your temples this time, and then drive that body away. Push that body away. 3, 2, 1. Thumb to temple, and I'm driving and pushing myself back up. Thumb comes to temple, driving and pushing back up. Your forearms need to stay close together. Okay, again, I should be able to put a medicine ball between your forearms, and you should be able to hold it there. Don't let those elbows bow out. Last couple seconds, we're going to need to get the feet back in right after this. Toes are going back in. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, toes in. Pike to oblique crunch. Pike to oblique crunch. Woo. If you need to take breaks in between reps, then do so, okay? But let's get set. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Hitting my pike. Boom. Hit my oblique crunch. Hit my pike. Hit another oblique crunch. If you needed to take a break there. And then try to come back up. Pike, oblique crunch, pike, oblique crunch. And then if you need to, come down. We got 10 more seconds though. Can you come back up and do one more set? Pike, oblique, pike, oblique. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I'm going back to my side plank on my left side. Right foot's forward, right hand is up. Let's squeeze the inner thighs together. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, and lift. Now, just in case anyone wants to make this tougher, if you've got it, you could scissor your feet by opening and closing them. But did you see how I started to saw there? That's not good. I need to keep even pressure in both feet and not allow the straps to seesaw up and down. Again, if you don't want to saw or split the feet, you don't have to. We only got 5 seconds left. You're on your belly next. In 3, 2, and 1. Belly down. Go over to that right forearm. Same thing. Okay, however you attack the left, I want you to do the same thing on the right. So left foot is forward, right, one foot in front of the other. Left hand's up. We're up in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those inner thighs. Squeeze those glutes. If you added those scissors on the first side, got to add the scissors in on the second side. Now, I don't know if anybody else is feeling this, but I can tell that my bottom hip, my right hip, doesn't want to kick back as far as my left. So knowing that, can I work this set and try to get my hip a little more open? Last 3, last 2, last 1. All right, you're on your feet. You got back to those TRX bicep curls. Okay, pinkies to temples, elbows on a shelf. Extending the arms out, driving it up. Okay, if you had your weights, you could also just give me weighted curls. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. TRX bicep curl, but if you want, you can go 2 weights. If you had a heavy enough 1 weight, you could even go 1. But ask yourself, is this what you want to be doing? Not that it's wrong, but are you getting out of the kettlebell what you want? Okay, if you want more strap work, you're here. Still got 10 seconds. We're going tricep presses next. Finish it out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, flip it around. Tricep press. I know we're working here. I know we're not taking a lot of breaks, but you guys got this. Hands out, squeeze those forearms together, lower the thumbs to the temples, and drive that body away. Your body should be stiff like a surfboard here. Okay, we should look just like we looked in those rollouts from the first round. The only difference is now the elbows are bending We're using more of the arms than the abs. Last 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. If you want to get fancy, bring one knee up. When you get fancy, you can bring a leg up. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last set, you guys. Let's get those toes in. Let's get those toes in. Pike to oblique crunch. Now, if you can't do the pike anymore, just go oblique crunches. Okay, I'm not going to stop you out there. All right, so let's see what you got, Sue. You got to see what you got, Sue. You got all 3 in you still. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pike. And we've got oblique crunches. If you just want to do 1 pike to 2 oblique crunches, that's okay too. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Carol. Woo! Come on, Carol. Last 10 seconds. Pike to oblique crunch, or just one of them. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going back to my left side one more time. If you want to switch it up, go to your right side first. That's up to you. Okay, so you got the scissors you can add in. Okay, if you want to go straight arm, you could also extend the bottom arm. Okay, we're coming up though. So forearm plank or extended arm plank in 3, 2, 1. Bringing it up. Again, I'm showing you the advanced variation here. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Feel like I can handle this. 15 seconds left. Not sure if I can last all 15, so I'm going to come down just to ensure I've got good form to finish. But if you can finish on that straight arm, you stay there. Won't you come down, Cindy? Won't you come down? Let's go, Katie. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Flip it over. Flip it over. Forearm plank. And again, if I did my straight arm plank, I'm going to try to come back here for at least half the set. Okay, but if you can't do it, then obviously make an adjustment. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to work. Again, I feel pretty good right here. I actually feel like I might be able to last the whole time, but personal preference, I like to make things even. So right here's about halfway. I'm just going to reset, see if I can make this harder for myself, like glute squeezed, inner thigh squeezed. Last 5 seconds, y'all. We're on our feet in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, toes out. TRX bicep curl or some variation on your weights for bicep curls. But again, I want you to feel strong on this one. So if the TRX is doing more for you than your weights, I want you back on the TRX. But if those weights are working, then you're there. Pinkies to temples, elbows on the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. Squeeze. Can you hold the top for an extra second? Extend it out. Squeeze. Hold the top extra second. Extend it out. Squeeze. Hold. Hold. Bring it down. Squeeze. Hold. Hold. Bring it down. 10 more seconds left. Again, focus on the peak. I want that peak contraction at the top. All that means that you're squeezing hard at the top. Peak contraction. 3. Let's do one more. Hold it for 3, 2. Extend the arms and rest. Flip it around. Last tricep press set. Again, feet shoulder width apart. Hands out in front of the shoulders. Bend the elbow. Thumb to temple. Push yourself back up. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Thumb to temple. Push it back up. Back down. Thumb to temple. Back up. Back down. Whew. Feeling it, you guys. Feeling it. If those shoulders are feeling it, you can always offset your feet. If you want to make it tougher, you can bring one knee up. Right? So offset or one leg up. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, you guys. Another water break. Grab a water. Grab a towel. All right. Leave your straps at mid-calf. Okay, you can leave them at mid-calf here. So this is a final challenge round. We got 5 minutes on the clock. Okay, you've got 3 exercises that you're going to try to go back and forth with kettlebell to TRX. So we'll start like this. Kettlebell rows. Okay, you'll hopefully have 2 kettlebells or 2 weights. If you only have one, you kind of got to switch halfway through. Okay, so sitting my butt back. Notice that my hips are all the way back over my heels. I'm going to go 5 reps. 5 reps on the kettlebell. Set that down. Grab the straps. Get as low as I can. 5 rows here. So that's 5 on the bells, 5 on the straps. Grab the bells again. Okay, then I'm going to go 5 presses overhead. Then I'm going to grab my suspension trainer. I'm going to get as low as I can and go 5 chest presses here. Okay, final set. You're going to grab those kettlebells one more time and go 5 squats here. And then you're going to go 5 atomic push-ups. Okay, I know it's not all exactly the same, but you're here. Crunch to push-up. Okay, so 5 rows, kettlebell TRX. 5 presses, kettlebell TRX. 5 squats to 5 atomic push-ups. You got 5 minutes. I take it slow and try not to stop. Okay, here we go. 5 rows in 3, 2, 1. Let's go to work. 5 kettlebell rows or weighted rows. If you've only got one weight, then go 5 on one arm and then switch arms and do the other 5. Okay, I've got 5 done there. Kettlebells kind of stay by me so I don't have to go chase them down. 5 low rows, as low as you can get. 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going 5 presses overhead. Again, if you have one kettlebell, you can hold it with both hands or go 5 on each hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go 5 chest presses. I know it's at mid-calf. Okay, so make it work. If you're fast enough to adjust them, feel free. Now I know we're tired, but no scraping. Shouldn't see the straps scraping against the body here. Rotate the palms. Notice how I rotate the thumbs out and then back in. Rotate out, back in. That's a little trick for you. Okay? After your 5 presses, you got 5 squats. Okay, again, you can hold it goblet or you can double rack if you got 2 weights. 5 squats and then 5 atomic push-ups. If you don't want to do the atomic push-ups because your shoulder's tired, you can just do crunches. If you don't want to get your feet in the straps, then just do regular squats with your TRX in your hands. Okay? You're down to 3 minutes. Almost 3 minutes. A little more than 3 minutes. Now, if you want to push yourself even more, because I know some of you out there are like that, add reps. Right? So every time you start over, you add a rep to everything. So you'd end up doing 6 more reps per cycle. Right? So after 2 cycles, you've already put to 12 reps on there. You've already put 12 reps. It's almost doubling your workload. Okay, but it's up to you. Again, rows, kettlebell, rows, TRX. Presses, kettlebell, chest press, TRX. Kettlebell squat, kettlebell atomic push-up. 4, 5. I'm going to add some reps here and go 6. You can add reps whenever you want. You can shave reps whenever you want. Right? The good thing is I can't see you. The bad thing is that I can't see you. 4, 5, 6. Whew. Back to my presses. I'm strict pressing. I'm not using my legs, but if I needed to, I could do a little dip, do a push press if needed. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 minutes on my clock. 2 minutes left. Again, don't worry about speed, worry about form. Do you still look good? I know you still feel good, but do you still look good? 5, 6. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. All right, you guys, we're almost there. 90 seconds on my clock. 90 seconds is all you got left. Again, don't worry about speed. Worry about form. Are you still chasing your plank in every movement? 4, 5, 6. Whew. All right, back to the top for me. Back to the top for me. I'm going to go 7, see how much I can get done in this round. About 40, actually, just under a minute left. 5, 6, 7. Woo. Oh man, feeling it, you guys, feeling it. Big push here though. Don't let fatigue sneak in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 6, 7. Whew. About 15 seconds left. 15. Wherever you're at, let's get it. Finish it. 1, 2, 10 seconds. 3, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, way to push it, you guys. Oh, man. I know that was a strength workout. We definitely pushed that heart rate here at the end. So, again, hats off to you. Way to push it. Grab that towel. Grab that water real quick. Okay. Whew, catch your breath. I know I need to. But as soon as you've toweled off, took a quick sip of water, get these straps back up to mid-length. Okay, I am going to cool you down. Okay, we started the week off right with a good workout. Start the week off right with a good stretch to end it. Okay, no one's too busy for a stretch these days. So let's start with the chest stretch. I know we're pulling and pushing a lot, so let's open up those shoulders, not have to hold ourselves up. Grab the handles, face away from your anchor point. Walk forward, allowing your arms to open up, like you're walking to see your best friend, mom, dad, whoever. You want to give them a big hug. Just walk forward. Feel those arms are pulled all the way open, and you feel a nice big stretch here. Start to breathe in. I like to breathe in through my nose if possible and out through the mouth. Into the nose, out through the mouth. Into the nose, out through the mouth. This time breathe in, bring those arms up. Big exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Good. Keep those arms up. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot back. Drop that left knee to the floor. We're going right into your hip flexor stretch here. So take your right hand. Your right foot's forward. Drop your right hand over your right shoulder. Right, so your right foot's forward, right hand is back. Reach your left fingertips to the ceiling, and now squeeze your left glutes. Hold that for 5, 4, breathe it in again. 3, exhale. 2, and 1. Bring the right arm up, set the right knee down. Left foot goes forward, left arm comes back. Okay, you can look over the left shoulder, but I really want you to focus on reaching that right hand up. Squeeze your right glute so you feel a little bit more of a stretch. And then breathe in. 5, 4, big exhale. Keep squeezing the glute. Breathe in. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's go ahead and flip around, facing the anchor point now. Okay, from right here, we're going to go figure 4 squat stretch. So walk in until your hands are right next to your chest. Center your right foot. Cross your left foot over your right knee, and then sit into a figure 4 squat stretch. Now, a thing here I want you to focus on is getting your butt level or below your knee on the right. So my left hip is just below my knee on the right, and then my right knee is directly over that ankle. I'm going to push down on my left knee and start to open the glute up a little bit more. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breathe in. Exhale out. And then go ahead and bring it up. And we're just going to switch. Left foot will center. Right foot will now cross over that left knee, and we'll sit into the figure 4 squat stretch. Putting your weight over to the right again, sitting that butt, and the weight to the right back pocket. Breathe it in. Make sure that left knee is stacked over that left ankle. Breathe out. Start to push that right knee down and away. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Squeeze the glutes. Coming on up. All right, shake it out. Nice wide stance for a hip hinge stretch. Hands are heavy on the handles. I want you to reach your butt back to the end of the room. Reach your fingertips forward to your anchor point till you feel that hamstring start to stretch. Start to breathe in and out. Breathe it in. Shift your weight over to the right by straightening your left knee so you feel a nice stretch on that left inner thigh. Sit your hips back if you wish to. Last 5, 4, 3. Go ahead and shift forward. Over to that left side now, straightening the right leg, feeling that right inner thigh stretch. Again, you can stay right here. You can also sink back a little if you wish to. Last 5, 4, 3, hip up, go over, and then around the spine. All right. One more little low back stretch. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. Hands are straight out in front of your chest. And I want you to rock back to your heels as you fold your head between your hands. Small bend in the knee. So all your weight's back now. Start to rotate your chest to the left by straightening your left knee. Breathe in. Exhale, rotate your chest to the right, straightening your right knee, bending the left knee. Breathe it in. Rotate to center. Drop the butt all the way down. 1 or 2 small steps in, a couple stomps here. One last little hip scrub on the left, a couple times. Hip scrub on the right, a couple times. Stomp, stomp. Press the butt back. Round the spine up. Go ahead and release the straps. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are all done. Excellent work today, you guys. Excellent work. So thank you guys so much for showing up, continuing to check out TRX Live. Let us know what you liked in the comments below. Let us know what you want more of, you want less of. But keep checking back. We got fresh workouts for you all week long. A couple new coaches in town. If you haven't checked out last week, we got a couple new coaches that I know very well, and the TRX instructors. So check out all the workouts this week. Let us know what you like. Feel free to hit me up if you want to, and I will see you guys next Monday.